Even in the Hinduism, in their book Gita, at many places it is written that you must not only think about yourself, you must think about the people who are living with you. You cannot be cruel. You should not be intoxicated. This is also written because intoxication is prohibited in many countries. So that's why I am addressing again, I am telling that I am addressing to all nations, to all journalists, to all writers that they must think. So one question I raised that how are you saying that Nawaz Sharif is a political leader? It is the conspiracy that whenever our army thinks that we must play on front foot, then they impose martial law. When they think that no, there is too much criticism from the world, so they say no, we should play on the back foot. So then Nawaz Sharif or some other leaders like that, Zardari, they become in power, not power, because they are puppets. They are puppets of Pakistan army, and Pakistan army is the puppet of American army or CIA. They are playing all games on their behalf. So what is this? Do you think it's justice? If Americans are very rich, they can get everything, they can feed their children. So you must ask your rulers that why are you trying to snatch the resources, the expensive things from other countries? Why are you against Russia? Because Russian people are not your enemy. Russian people are not the enemy of American people, because enmity is between the ruling class of Russia and the ruling class of America. The enmity is between India, ruling class of India, and the ruling class of Pakistan, and that is also a drama because the war of 1965 was not fought as it is written in the history. The real fact is it was fought on the order of America because America wanted to sell its weapons in this region. So that's why still the Kashmir issue is a problem, is a bone of contention between the both countries. There is no solution because if Pakistan, they can make Pakistan and India ready to give freedom to Kashmir. Why they should be the part of India or Pakistan? They can make their own country. They can establish justice there. So the duty of, if I come to the crime of America and Britain and many other nations, because not only Americans are criminal, not only Britain or Britishers are criminal, not only Russians are criminal, all, not only China, all people who are with them, they might be powerful, they might be weaker, like many developing countries, or developed countries. So when they are only thinking for themselves, they give permission to the smugglers, to the money launderer to come our country and settle here, then there is no problem because they are giving you the money, because they are showing you money. But the people like me who want to come to your country just for staying with their own money, with their own earning, just they want to write something for the coming generations, for the coming nations. Why? Because we don't want wars, we don't want killing like in World War One or World War Two. We hate it. And being the supporter of Imran Khan, my leader's vision is that we will make friendships with all countries, with all people, with whole nations. We will uh, bring Islamic countries closer. We will make a Islamic blog, but we are not going to make this Islamic blog to prevail or bad ideas in the people, or we want to start jihad or like no sorry jihad I'm saying war. No, we just want, because jihad is a different thing. Jihad means to work for what? To establish justice. If somebody is cruel, so we will stand against him. As Afghanistan, you can find the example that they stood against the cruel enemy, and who was defeated? The cruel enemies was defeated, and it was 100 times more powerful than Afghanistan. So why the people of Americans are not asking them that what was the reason, and give us the proof that 9/11 was made or conducted or done by Osama bin Laden? Because this is just the story being told by the people who wanted war. In fact, people know, many people know the reality of this war, the reality of this problem. In the same way, in Syria, who is responsible? Aren't they people? Don't they want justice? You want to kill them? In Quran, Allah says that, as I told you first, but also Allah says that in Christianity, in Jewish religion, there are many people who are very honest, though there are people who are not honest, who just think about their profit or their benefits. But many people who are very honest, they will never deceive you. So then all of the people, the whole nation, think they must think that if we are living together, we are against war, everywhere there is justice. As Islam says that in the whole world there must be justice. You will not snatch anything from the other. You will not occupy any territory that belongs to other. So then the things can be resolved. Now I would like to address UNO, United Nation Organization. Sir, simply tell me, what are you doing? Aren't you doing a drama? Don't you know? Because you are saying that we have think tanks, many think tanks, many writers. There is a long list, series of the writers, scholars in your country, but you have closed your eyes to the reality because you don't want to listen that. You think that Americans, they are enjoying their life, we are giving them the basic facility, but you are not giving them the real education. The real education is when all people, because now this world is like a global village, and in the village, if anywhere there will be injustice, so it will damage the whole village. Keep in mind, today what is the date? Note it on your copies, on your phones, on your smartphones, that if you will not establish justice, because you are seeing everything. Donald Lu, what is he? What can you say that, and what is his credibility? Just an officer, and he intervened in the issues of Pakistan. Why? And simply, now every American knows, every Britisher knows, every Muslim, every non-Muslim knows that what type of words were used for the army of Pakistan. So, do you feel any shame? Are you ashamed? Or you ask this question from Donald Lu? He is above board. Do you think he is not answerable to any court? UNO was just made to enacted drama